It's celebrated as the top-tier equipment in global construction, crucial for China's infrastructure dominance. About 2 decades ago, foreign control held back China's progress here. Now China leads globally and its products are in high demand worldwide. What kind of machinery is this? In 2012, a showdown happened between local and foreign large-scale machinery during the China metro construction. Against expectations, Chinese machinery amazed everyone by performing exceptionally well. While both China Metro Line 2 and Line 4 were being built at the same time, Chinese machinery not only worked faster but also surpassed foreign machinery within 10 months. Welcome back to our channel for another exciting new episode of our show. The success of Chinese machinery highlighted the failure of foreign efforts to restrict China's access to this technology, establishing China's full control over it. When news of China's victory reached countries that once dominated this field, they were incredulous and claimed it couldn't be true. They had never shared any essential technology about this machinery with China and doubted that China could make such rapid progress independently. Yet, the reality was undeniable, leaving them no way to oppose or resist it. They stood by helplessly as Chinese machinery, specifically the tunnel boring machine, gained global recognition, marking a significant milestone in China's infrastructure advancement. Just over 2 decades ago, China lacked TBM technology. When faced with the need to break through the Qinling Mountains for a railway project in 1997, they had to rely on Germany for TBMs. However, Germany's steep price of 600 million RMB per machine, along with strict conditions on maintenance and personnel training, hindered China's self-sufficiency in this technology. Nonetheless, the eventual victory of Chinese TBMs in global competition showcased China's technological growth in TBM manufacturing, from once non-existent research to maturity in this critical area of infrastructure construction. This led to the continued dominance of Western nations in China's TBM manufacturing sector, forcing China to accept unfavorable terms in the interest of national railway development. Despite the humiliating conditions, China conceded to Germany's demands and imported 2 TBMs. Subsequently, China shifted focus to TBM research and production in crucial projects. However, Western nations, upon learning of China's plans for independent TBM development, took actions that obstructed China's research progress. They swiftly forged alliances with countries possessing mature TBM technology, establishing technological monopolies and restricting TBM exports to China. These actions hindered China's research pace, compelling the country to rely solely on its efforts and even endure periods of research stagnation. Although the monopoly was eventually broken, influential TBM manufacturing nations like Germany and Japan persisted in their stance, insisting that only their personnel handle installation and maintenance, refusing to permit Chinese workers to learn alongside them. As a consequence, while China managed to import TBMs, it struggled to grasp the essential underlying technologies. Nonetheless, a pivotal moment in China's TBM manufacturing and research occurred in 2003. A construction project in Dalian Lining Province necessitated the importation of 3 TBMs to facilitate knowledge transfer to Chinese workers regarding advanced technology. China entered into a contract with the United States. The entire manufacturing and assembly process necessitated collaboration between Chinese and American workers, a request readily accepted by the United States. They held the belief that despite Chinese personnel involvement, mastering such highly intricate technical equipment would remain beyond the reach of the Chinese workforce. However, the actions of the Chinese workers delivered a significant blow to these assertions. Upon their arrival in the United States, the Chinese research team collaborated with American officials to finalize the assembly of the shield tunneling machine. They successfully gathered first-hand information during this process. Upon returning to China, they utilized these experiences to kickstart a research on shield tunneling machines. Despite learning from the United States, China hadn't yet accessed the fundamental technology behind shield tunneling machines. Nevertheless, the Chinese researchers persisted and began their research anew, leveraging the invaluable experience gained from importing shield tunneling machines. In 2008, China achieved a significant milestone by developing its first authentic shield tunneling machine, named TA-1. When the Chinese government designated the shield tunneling machine project as a priority, it took merely 17 years for China to finalize the research on the inaugural machine. This breakthrough in shield tunneling technology occurred at an accelerated pace compared to other countries, which often took several decades or more for similar research endeavors. Crucially, all the core technologies were independently developed and manufactured by China, rendering the technological barriers imposed against China nearly inconsequential. Despite this, the TA-1 represented China's initial achievement in developing a shield tunneling machine, and the research advancements in various components were still in the experimental phase, rendering it temporarily unusable. Consequently, in 2010, during the construction of the Nanjing Metro, China intended to procure shield tunneling machines from Germany. However, Germany unexpectedly raised the price by almost 700 million renminbi. Earlier, during the Qinling Tunnel construction, Germany had demanded exorbitant prices, and now they had doubled the price. This sparked considerable outrage among Chinese workers, prompting them to immediately deploy the TA-1 into operation. Unexpectedly, despite being in the trial phase, this shield tunneling machine exceeded expectations. It not only displayed remarkable speed in excavation but also caused minimal damage to the road surface. When the local construction workers discovered that this machine was autonomously developed by China, they were deeply moved. For decades, we've relied on technology monopolized by Western nations like Europe and the United States. Finally, those days are behind us, they expressed emotionally. Since then, China's shield tunneling technology has experienced rapid advancements and swiftly entered the global export arena. Initially, due to the entrenched dominance of manufacturing giants like Germany and Japan in shield tunneling machines internationally, China faced obstacles in fully penetrating the market. However, day by day, China's exports of shield tunneling machines surged, ultimately achieving an astonishing feat, becoming the top-selling shield tunneling machines globally. This signifies China's firm grip on the world's shield tunneling machine market, leading to a gradual decline in the markets of Germany and Japan. No nation desires to invest in an underperforming machine at a high cost when China's shield tunneling machines offer superior performance and cost efficiency. Consequently, China's shield tunneling machines have gained widespread acceptance and prevalence across the globe. China didn't rest on temporary success but persisted in making breakthroughs in shield tunneling machine technology. Over time, China's expertise in shield tunneling machines has reached full maturity. What Western powers like Germany once unanimously believed would take China several decades to achieve in shield tunneling machine research, China completed in just 8 years. This success extends beyond mere manufacturing. It stands as a triumph for China against global technology monopolies. Presently, China's accomplishments in shield tunneling machines outshine those of other nations. Interestingly, some ironic incidents unfolded internationally. The German company that used to impose excessive demands on China for shield tunneling machine exports has now been acquired by China due to bankruptcy, transforming into a genuinely Chinese-owned enterprise. Such a turn of events likely caught them off guard, considering their prior dominant stance over China. Presently, China's independently developed shield tunneling machines have garnered widespread favor among nations globally. Whenever countries require shield tunneling machines, they turn to China for imports, indicating the global acknowledgement of China's shield tunneling machine technology. An emblematic instance is Japan, previously advocating for Japan's monopoly on shield tunneling machine technology. However, after the 2020 Olympics, Japan, aiming for seamless event hosting, bypassed domestic companies and directly sourced shield tunneling machines from China. Japan opted for this route due to the high cost of domestic shield tunneling machines and the necessity for long-term usage during the Olympics, which would have incurred substantial expenses. Conversely, China's shield tunneling machines presented a more cost-effective option with superior performance and reliability. This move dealt a severe blow to Japan's shield tunneling machine industry while marking a significant triumph for China. China's success in shield tunneling machine technology has not only revolutionized its infrastructure development but also exerted a profound impact on the global market. The Chinese government's backing and investment in research and development, coupled with the commitment and resourcefulness of Chinese researchers and engineers, have propelled China to the forefront of shield tunneling machine technology. China's accomplishments in this domain stand as a testament to the nation's resolve to surmount technological barriers and emerge as a worldwide pioneer in innovation. The success of China's shield tunneling machines has debunked the belief that certain sophisticated technologies are beyond the grasp of developing nations. Consequently, China's shield tunneling machine sector has undergone substantial expansion, nurturing the growth of associated industries and generating employment opportunities. Moreover, it has empowered China to impart its expertise and technology to other countries, thereby contributing to global infrastructure development. The success narrative of China in shield tunneling machines serves as an inspiration for other nations striving for technological self-reliance and innovation. It underscores the significance of investing in research and development, cultivating a proficient workforce, and establishing a conducive environment for technological progress. In essence, China's evolution from initially importing shield tunneling machines to assuming a leadership role in their development and export underscores the nation's determination, persistence, and swift technological advancement. This transformation has reshaped the dynamics of the shield tunneling machine market and cemented China's standing as a technological juggernaut. Our independently developed shield tunneling machines boast not just exceptional quality but also competitive pricing. In addressing Japan's demands, our approach differs significantly from Japan's actions in the past. We refrained from unjustifiably hiking prices. Instead, we offered Japan utmost freedom and transparency, devoid of any hidden agendas. This showcases China's generosity as a major power. Now, how potent are the shield tunneling machines we've autonomously developed? The competition on the Qingga Metro line epitomizes their capabilities best. Currently, our shield tunneling machines are utilized globally. Surveys indicate that 2 out of every 3 shield tunneling machines used worldwide originate from China. This has rendered futile the efforts of those imposing technological barriers on our nation. To date, they still rely on shield tunneling machines exported by China to drive major construction projects in their own countries. In 2012, the Tinho-1, a large-diameter shield tunneling machine, commenced operations. By 2020, the emergence of the Jingu No. 16, a super-large-diameter shield tunneling machine, underscored China's remarkable technological strides in this field. It has become an awe-inspiring presence admired by other nations. This marked the end of China's humiliation in depending on others for shield tunneling machines, officially establishing it as a technology we possess independently. Are you interested in more videos like this one? Please click the like button, comment, and share the video. And remember to subscribe. Until